quiet singing. The three little maidens, Duckworth and I. Many a fairy tale was told for their benefit. Yet none of these many tales got written down. They lived and died like summer adventures, each in its golden afternoon, until there came a day when one of my listeners begged that the tale be written out for her.
She was considering whether the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth the effort of getting up and picking a daisy, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her.
I'm getting in a terrible state, I'll have to hurry. Running out of time, I'm late. I have to run over to a woods, I'm getting worried. Running out of time. I'm late. If it doesn't take a minute to wait, she'll have my head on. Running out of time, I'm late. If I can't do this, she'll take the window, that's all. What am I still looking at my mind? I'm late.
Burning with curiosity, Alice ran across a field after it. Fortunately, she was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. Alice went down after it, never once considering how in the world she would get out again. The rabbit hole went straight on like a tunnel and dipped suddenly down. Alice found herself falling down a very, very deep well. Alice jumped onto her feet for a moment. It was dark overhead. In front was another long passage. The white rabbit was still in sight, hurrying along it.
Oh, my ears and whiskers! How late it's getting! What an unusual hallway. I do believe I'm in the rabbit's house. Oh, he's left a key. I wonder if it opens one of these doors.
Alas, either the locks were too large or the key was too small. At any rate, it wouldn't open any of them. Suddenly, Alice noticed a slow curtain she had not seen before, and behind it was a little door about 15 inches high. She knelt down, opened the door, and looked the passage.
The loveliest garden you ever saw.
shrinking any further. After a while, finding nothing more had happened, she decided to go to the garden door at once. But alas for poor Alice, when she got to the garden door, she had realized she'd forgotten the key. And when she went back to the table to get it, she couldn't possibly reach it. Try as she might, it was no use. Alice sat down and cried.
Come on, Alice. Pull yourself together. There's no use in crying like that.
Suddenly, she noticed a small cake beside her, and with its neatly were written on it in cards.
Well, I shall read it. If it makes me go larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes me go smaller, I can peek under the doorway. Either way, I'll get into that garden. Which way? Which way? Curiouser, curiouser. Now I'm opening out like the tallest telescope there ever was.
And so it was indeed. She was now within 9 feet high. At once, she decided to go to the garden door. Lying down on one side was all she could do to look into the garden door with one eye. To try and get through was now more hopeless than ever. Alice began to cry again.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A great girl like you go on crying like this. I advise you to stop this moment.
But she went on all the same, shedding gallons and gallons of tears until there was a large pool of tears all around her. Suddenly, she heard a little pattering of feet in the distance.
Oh, the Duchess! Won't she be so savage if I kept her waiting? I'm late. I have one only school stuff getting working. Baby, running out of time. I'm late. If I can get you to push your feet, I'll be all that lost. What am I doing? Going out of my mind. I'm late. If you please, sir. I can't stop now. I'll be late. Dear. How strange everything is today. Goodness, I'm shrinking again. It must be the fan.
As she said these words, her foot slipped, and in another moment, splash! She was now up to her chin in water. At first, she thought she was somehow falling into the sea, but then she soon realized she was in the pool of tears as she wept when she was 9 feet high.
I
or a hippopotamus that had somehow fallen into the sea. But then she soon made it out that it was only a mouse that was looking for tool like herself.
Oh, Mouse, do you know the way out of here? I'm very tired of sitting about like this. Oh, Mouse, perhaps it doesn't understand English. Perhaps it's a French mouse. I don't know much French. Let me see. Chate. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I quite forgot you didn't like cats. No, like cats. You didn't like cats if you were mean. Well, perhaps not. Nasty little vulgar things that will be here before about to forget. Oh, are you fond of dogs? There's such a nice little dog near our house. I should like to show you. Cats and dogs, nice little things. Now, Stephen back. We want to talk about cats and dogs if you don't like them. Let's go to shore, then I'll take them. Then you'll understand why I hate cats and dogs.
It was high time for the tea. The pool was getting quite crowded with birds and animals that had fallen into the sea. There was a duck and a dodo, a lorry, and several other curious creatures. Out of the way, the whole party swam to shore. Whew, your moving party neighbor settled on the bank. But of course, the first question was how to get dry.
Sit down, all of you, and listen to me. Have silence in my please. Must we listen to this story again? I'll soon make the driest thing I know. William the Conqueror was across the street from the battle of the city. Of the sea. He interrupted the Archbishop of Canterbury found in Glasgow. Found what? Found it. Of course, he wrote it. He found it. It was good equally and offered the crown. How did it? I'm as wet as ever. This doesn't seem to dry me at all. In that case, I should speak to John would be a vegan doctor and a testing product. Speak English. I don't know why. How much for doctor? And what's more, I don't believe you either. I was going to say the best team started the caucus race. What's a caucus race? Why, that's what to explain it. Here's race. The exact matter. That would be like begin with the left and we talk.
You can then begin and end exactly where you like. It's a caucus race.
I beg your pardon. I thought you had finished.
I had not.
Not? Oh, do let me help you undo it.
I should have done that so my thoughts.
Oh, I was offended again. Mouse dear, do come back. What a pity. I wish I had her Tina here. She'd soon fetch it back. Tina, well, Tina's our cat. She's such a cat when her cats are nice. And I wish she could hear off the birds.
Tell me now, they like to have fun.
I wish I hadn't mentioned Tina. My dear Tina, I wonder if I shall ever see you again.
Oh, the Duchess, the Duchess! Oh, my dear boss! Oh, my friend Whiskers! She'll get me executed as sure as parents are parents. Where can I have dropped in my wonder? Why, Marianne? What are you doing out here? Push me a pair of gloves and found this moment. Quick! Now!
She took me as her housemaid. How surprised she'll be when she finds out who I am. Anyway, I better get her gloves and fan. That is, if I can find them.
As she said this, Alice came upon a neat little house, on the door of which was a bright brass plate with the words W. Rabbit engraved upon it. She hurried in without knocking and found her way into a tiny little room. Inside was a table, and on it a fan and 2 or 3 white pairs of pillows. And of course, I can't forget a little bottle.
I found another monster that's given me a nose. I'm sure that something strange will happen if I can remove the clothes. I'm tired of being little, I'm sick of feeling small. Perhaps if I should try this trick, I'll end up growing really tall. What will become of me now? I wonder. I can't imagine what I shall do. Is this a magical spell? I wonder. Things keep happening that hardly seem true. Sooner than expected, it happened as before. But when she drank the half of it, she wished she hadn't run at all. Alas, it was too late, and she grew and grew some more. In hardly any time, she started feeling so uncomfortable. What will become of me now? I wonder. I can't imagine what I should do. Is this a magical spell? I wonder. Things keep happening that hardly seem true.
You have to go closer.
Okay, later to dancing. Well, you mentioned dancing.
She had not gone that much further before she came in sight of the house of the March Hare. She knew it must be the right house because the roof was thatched with fur and the chimneys were shaped like ears. There was a table in front of the house under a tree where the Mad Hatter and March Hare were having a tea party. The dormouse sat between them, fast asleep.
No room! No room! There's plenty of room.
Have some juice.
I don't see any juice.
There isn't any.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
It wasn't very civil to you to sit down without being invited.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was your table.
Your hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is the Regent collecting this?
I believe I can guess that.
So you mean that you think you can find the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least I mean what I say. It's the same thing, you know?
Not the same thing a bit. You might just well say that I eat.
You might as well say that I like what I get. It's the same as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep and the same that I sleep when I breathe.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The fourth.
I told you butter would suit the works.
It was the best butter.
this, Alice noticed that one of the trees had a door leading right into it. Curious indeed, but in she went. She found herself at last in the beautiful garden among the bright flower beds and cool fountains. A large rose tree stood near the entrance. The roses growing on it were white, but there were 3 gardeners busy eating the bread.
Look at them, hon. Don't have nothing straight over me like that.
Well, I couldn't help it. 7 dog my elbow.
That's right, Mike. Always make the blame on others.
You better not talk. I heard the queen say only yesterday you could start
What for?
That's none of your business, too. Usual 7. He always like this. Yes, it is her business, and I'll tell her. You're serving the consumer instead of under. But of all the addresses,
Please, would you tell me why you're painting those beautiful white roses?
Why, the fact is, you see, miss, this here ought to be a Regent tree, but we put a white one in by mistake. If the queen were to find that, we should all have our heads cut off, you know. So you see, miss, we're doing our best before she comes.
Destroy the queen! They claim you got the royal protection. They make their entrance to mine too. They'll only have to make an impression. Be careful what you say and do. It's that we have the sporting tradition. We're proven players through and through. Our bodies are a tip competition. Our team will run the floor with you. Our time is in our social position. We're here to hear the royal news. We're hitting on the top politicians. And all the gossip columns too.
I'm late, I'm getting in a terrible state, I'll have to hurry. Better get up with the secret of that time.
My doctors have a fine reputation. They're really rather well-to-do. They're giving us the best education and all the money we can use. We're here to represent our nations, from Mexico to Timbuktu. And we received the Queen's invitation before she even thought of you.
Make way for the king and queen of hearts! Who is this? Idiot! What is your name, child?
My name's Alice, so please, dear Majesty.
Activities!
How should I know? It's no business of mine.
Over the head! Up with!
Nonsense.
Consider my dear, she's only a child.
Time over! Get up! Leave off that! You make me giddy. What have you in there?
May it please your majesty, we're trying to...
I see! Over the head!
You shan't be beheaded.
Are the heads off?
The heads are off if you
Please, your majesty. Can you play croquet?
Yes.
Come on then. It's a very fine day.
Mary, where's the Duchess?
She's under sentence of execution.
What for?
She boxed the queen's ears, you see. Oh, hush now, the queen will hear you. She came rather late and the queen said, "Get your places!"
It's such a lovely day. The play
my dear. I wish this gas would be removed.
Dad, open it!
I'll fetch the executioner myself.
Have you seen a laptop yet?
No, I never saw one or heard one.
It's a thing laptop is made from.
I've never heard of it.
Well, I saw it. His history. Griffin, hurry up with the basic thing. And take the show it. See the laptop. I've got to go to see the excuse for that a little bit.
Alice was left alone with the trip. She really didn't quite like the look of the creature, but she thought it would be as safe as to go on with her as to go after the queen. They hadn't gone far before they saw the mock turtle sitting sad and lonely on the ledger wall.
What is her sorrow?
It's all her fancy, that. She's got no sorrow, you know. Come on, let's turn around here. This here young lady, she wants to know your history, you.
I'll tell it to her. Sit down. Once I was a real turtle. When we were little, we went to school for sea. The master was an old turtle. We used to call him Toto. Why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one? We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Like it's not hard though.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for asking such a simple question.
We went to school for sea. We had the best of educations. In fact, we went to school every day. I've been to day school too. With extra? Yes, we learned French and music. And washing? Certainly not. Victor's wasn't very good at ours. They had French, music, and washing extra. How did we took the course? And what was that? Reeling, rising, to begin with, and then the different branches, arithmetic, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And how many hours a day did you do lessons? 10th, 1st, 9th, 10th, and so on. What a curious plan.
That's the reason they're called lessons, because they lesson from day to day. Anyway, that's enough about lessons. Tell her something about the games now.
Were you ever introduced to a lobster? Ooh, I once tasted them. No, never. Then you don't know what a delightful thing a lobster quadrille is.
Come on, we'll show you. If you listen how I say, you'll see this is time for me. Leave the jellyfish shadow away and we can believe.
Going to the lobster and taking hand. Dance together along the sand. Change your partners and turn around and do it all again.
Seals and turtles and everyone, we're all having the best of fun. Join the party, we've just begun. Come on and do the lobster dance.
Tell your lobster with all your might. Out to sea and he's out to swim.
Don't you worry, he'll be alright. He'll love to play the game.
Turn your somersault in the sea. You will see him naturally.
Bring your partner back and we can start it all again.
Seals and turtles and everyone, we're all having the best of fun. Join the party, we've just begun. Come on and do the lobster dance. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Seals and turtles and everyone, we're all having the best of fun. Join the party, we've just begun. Come on and do the lobster dance. Seals and turtles and everyone, we're all having the best of fun. Join the party, we've just begun.
anywhere without support. Would they really? Of course not. If a fish come up to me and said he was going on a journey, I would say with which purpose? Don't you mean purpose? I mean completely.
Shall we try another 50-year lobster drill? Or would you like the mock turtle to sing you a song?
Ooh, a song please, if the mock turtle would be so kind.
No accounting for taste. Sing her a beautiful soup, little old fellow.
Stupid things. I wish they'd just get it over with and hand over the refreshments.
Silence in the court. Harold, read the accusation.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Who stole the tarts?
She did.
Who stole the tarts?
It was the knave who stole the tarts.
Who stole the tarts?
She did.
Who stole the tarts?
It was the knave who stole the tarts. Puts her in the prison and lock her up. Puts her in the prison and throw away the key. Puts her in the prison and lock her up. Puts her in the prison and throw away the key.
Not yet. There's a great deal to come before that.
Call first witness.
First witness.
Take off your hat.
Not mine, sir.
Take off your hat.
I'm afraid it isn't mine.
Whose hat is that?
Stolen.
Whose hat is that?
He has stolen someone's hat. Puts him
since Your Majesty